Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a deep dive into events for the month of July here in Star Trek Fleet Command. We're going to go into everything that you need to save for, plan for, what events are going to be coming up that might surprise you. Very interesting. We've obviously got new battle passes and all that sort of thing to come as well, but we're going to tell you what you need to plan for, how you can prepare to be the most efficient with regards to your events here in Star Trek Fleet Command in the month of July. Let's dive into this. Okay, busy calendar. If anybody wants access to my calendar, I know it's crude, we love that, but here it is. Let's just see what it looks like today. So this is the calendar. And again, I only give you the events that you need to plan for. I only give you the ones that I think you need to think about, what you might want to not wait until after reset on the specific day. And remember, all of these times are in UK/US times. Obviously, the day start time. If you're in the APAC region, you may find that the dates differ ever so slightly. If you like this sort of video, and obviously you want to get more of it, then please press subscribe. Like the video, obviously, if you like it, if you like the content. And also, I'm trying something brand new. I want to know what sort of reach that we're getting on the video. So please let me know down in the comments what ops level you are, so I can get an idea what sort of ops level are listening to the videos, and also let me know what server that you're from, so that I can get a bit of an idea of what sort of reach that the videos are starting to get now that we're over a year in. I want to see how far into the community we are reaching. But let's start talking about the videos. Sorry, start talking about the calendar, as it were. So we're starting off. So Tuesday is obviously Arc launch, and you will have seen that you have got a Mirror Hostiles event. Now, the key that I've put on here, anything with a star means that anybody sort of sub 40 is the cutoff. There's one which is a cutoff of 39, which is the freebooters event, but every other star means that you will have an alternative event because some of the events are not geared towards your particular ops level. Shout out John Connor, sat at 39. So we have got obviously 9th, 10th, 11th, we have got Mirror Hostile events using specific ships. And Mirror Hostiles, what I mean by that is the new wave defense. So Mirror Wave Defense Hostiles, killing them with Explorers and Interceptors day 1, Battleships and Interceptors on day 2, and then Battleships and Explorers on day 3. There is a Mirror Wave SLB also running, and there's a District 56 building, which is our brand new building here in Star Trek Fleet Command, running for the first 3 days. This is the only one of that event. So if you were considering getting the packs, obviously to upgrade your District 56 building, I would suggest doing that in the first 3 days so that you can get some additional benefit by competing in that SLB if you were planning to spend on the building. If not, then just crack on with the rest of us free-to-plays in terms of working on that building. There is a Forbidden Tech upgrade event starting on the 10th, which is today at the time of recording. So day 2 of the arc, you've got an FT upgrade event. That event does repeat on the 17th and 18th, as you can see there. So maybe everybody might go mad in the first week. So maybe you could be a bit more strategic and save your Forbidden Tech upgrades and do them in the second week. Now, I cannot see a paired SMS, which is unusual for this particular event. Normally it has a paired SMS. I think it's only looking like an SLB based on the calendar that has been released. I have asked about getting an SMS, but obviously whether that appears or not, I am not sure. But Forbidden Tech upgrades, maybe wait till week 2. Let everybody blow the load in week 1. There is a Borg probe event on the 12th, so don't do your probes if you are still hitting probes until after event reset on the 12th. And moving into Saturday and Sunday, we've got our first of 2 Kira SMSs and SLBs. So a standard SMS for about 50% of the shards, but it will be for 50% of the shards, and then solo leaderboards. Massive, amazing news. Huge shout out to Scopely. Thank you so much. They are finally trying to separate G5 and G6 players, providing that your server has sufficient G6 players on it. That number looks to be around the 13 to 15 mark. So if you've got 13 to 15 G6 players on your server, players that are Ops 61 plus, you should see segregated leaderboards specific for G5 and G6, which is amazing. And hopefully that will start this weekend. Obviously it started last weekend, but in ARC it will start this weekend and never ever go away. There is a Mirror Universe Hostiles event. So this is specifically going and killing hostiles in the Mirror Universe. Again, there's an asterisk there, so there's a different event for sub 40. There is a Doc Trellium event on Sunday. So obviously do your hostiles on Saturday and then go and do some more hostiles on the Sunday as well, obviously, but docking the Trellium, so getting it back to your base. So watch out for PvPers coming to steal your OPC. And on that Sunday as well, there is a docking materials, so gas crystal and ore for people that are sub 40. Those two events, the Mirror Universe Hostiles ones, do repeat on the 26th and 27th as well. Moving on to the second week then. So the Monday, we've got a freebooters event, and there's a standard hostile hunt event for players that are 39 and down. And we've got this that we haven't seen for a hell of a long time, Armada Damage. Armada Damage SLB, so dealing damage to any Armada, it says on the event guide. So remember, don't necessarily use your rares and epics for these damage SLBs. Think about using your uncommons. I bet lots of people have got thousands of uncommon directives. Use them for the SLB because it is just about dealing damage. The rarity and spending Armada directives doesn't seem to count. So this is a good opportunity for you to really bank up some uncommon loot on Monday the 15th. 16th. We've got a PvP event, and the PvP event is good because it only counts warships, so interceptors, battleships, and explorers. Surveys are exempt from the PvP element, and there is also a hostiles element to it as well. So if you're not a huge PvPer, you can still go out there and grind hostiles to be able to compete in that SMS. The SLB, however, is PvP only. So if you want to compete in the SLB, you will need to go and smack some ships around, which is nice. 17th, 18th, already mentioned, we've got the second run of the Forbidden Tech Upgrades event. We've got a Mirror PvP event, and obviously, again, a different event for the sub 40 players, starting on the 17th. And this is about doing PvP in specific systems in the Mirror universe. So this on the 16th seems to be galaxy-wide, which we know we don't always like, but it could coincide potentially maybe with the launch of a war room. Maybe they might launch a war room in week 2. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. We've got docking more materials. So we've got an 18th of July, we've got docking Trillium materials and resources solo leaderboard. So again, another opportunity for you to go out there and grind hostiles for your Trillium if you want to do that, and then take that home, or go and mine standard materials. So it might be worth sort of starting to think about maybe preloading prior to the 18th. Maybe get out there in the token systems and get some additional mining done so that you can get some big points as soon as the event starts to give yourself a head start. We've got the Kill Hostiles with Specific Ship event series starting on the 19th and running through to the 21st, with using an Explorer on the 19th, using a Battleship on the 20th, and using an Interceptor on the 21st. And 20th and 21st, we've got our second run of the Kira SMS/SLB to recruit her. I'm going to talk about Kira really quickly while we can talk. I don't see huge value in Kira, I'm being honest. So Major Kira has launched, and obviously she's coming to the game. She is this month's epic. I'm not super impressed. Obviously, Apex barrier increase is obviously nice. It's nice, obviously, to get that technically mitigation. It's not mitigation, but technically that extra layer of defense that you're going to get from the Apex barrier is quite nice. But I don't see you substituting Mirror Picard if you have him for Kira to have as captain, and then her officer ability increasing shots by 40% at rank 5 when you have her max, but 15% to start with. It's so insignificant in my opinion that I don't think you're going to substitute the likes of Data, Honor Guard Worf, or even adding one of the new ones, Esri or Deanna, as the third side of synergy to get massive synergy for Picard's captain's ability. I don't see huge value in Kira. I just wanted to put that in here. I don't think it's one that I would be going heavy for in the SLBs. Obviously, if you've got progression to do and you want to crack on, by all means do that, but I don't see huge value in Kira. We will cover her a little bit more on the next stream and talk about why I don't think she's amazing, but I just wanted to give you my brief sort of synopsis on the fact that I'm not super impressed with what Major Kira is going to be doing, Mirror Kira is going to be doing. 22nd, obviously, we've then got an away team assignment SMS. It's nice, it's not an SLB, so start banking up a couple during the second week of maybe Epic so that you can complete that in a really quick. So if you get an Epic pop between the 15th to the 21st, maybe just let that run, let it complete and sit there as completed, wait until the 22nd and then complete that event really quickly so you're not scrambling around trying to use up your ATS speed ups and things on the 22nd if you something that you run short on. We've then got a killing specific faction events series starting on the 23rd. So we've got killing Romulans on the 23rd, we've got killing Federation or Terran hostiles on the 24th, and then we've got killing Klingon or Cardassian hostiles on the 25th. They are all SMS events. We've got a Lost Hostiles SMS running from the 23rd to the 27th. A hell of a long SMS. Christ knows what the Milestones are actually going to be for a 5-day lost hostile SMS, but Jesus Christ, we'll have to wait and see what comes with that one. And then we've also got a hostile hunt ALB. I like these. These are ones where everybody in your alliance is going to be able to contribute. It's a pure grinders event. Go up there, kill hostiles with your alliance, and whoever kills the most hostiles is going to win the ALB. I'm really happy with that. Mirror Universe hostiles run again, and the Doctrillium, we've already talked about that. That's running this first weekend, runs again 26th, 27th, and obviously the continuation of the 2 ALBs and SMSs that I've just talked about. It looks pretty light. I think they will be adding things like syndicate events in, and obviously some of the other stuff that we do see just drop in from time to time. Hopefully they will do that. Hopefully they'll throw an artifact hunt in. I've got plenty of artifacts that I'm waiting to upgrade, so hopefully they'll throw things like that in. But then talking about what sort of running for the rest of the arc, some of the other notes that I've got at the bottom here. So the missions, the complete missions SMS has syndicate XP in it again, which I'm really chuffed about. So save that for when a syndicate event pops, and then go and hammer your missions when we do get the syndicate advancement event. There are quantum events. Remember, quantum is the new version of heroic, paying out the premium dust for you to compete in your mirror research, which is very, very potent research. So think about it. And this is all about recruiting the new officers. It's about unlocking the new field repairs and unlocking the new forbidden tech. So again, this is pretty spender related, but this is running throughout the entire arc, which is nice. So it gives you the opportunity to spend when you want within the arc to be able to participate in that event should you wish to do so. Same with District 56. The upgrade events for this, the SMS, the heroic SMS, is running throughout the entirety of the arc. However, I would suggest, if you are planning to spend on this building, that you do it during the first 3 days, so between the 9th and the 11th event days, just so that you can actually get some additional rewards by competing in the District 56 solo leaderboard. There is the standard event store spend event. So the way these work is you have 3 qualifiers and then a final. So these run for 5 days each. So for example, so the first one is running from the 9th through to the 13th, and this one is going to be this event, which I will show you really quickly. And it is a series of events, and what you need to do is there will be a rotation of this supply run event every 5 days. So you can see 4 days, 5 hours left at time of recording, paying out Bolano Torres shards for spending your event store currency. Resistance chits. Nobody can have thought of that name and not thought of a slightly dirtier alternative, can they? Resistance chits with a resistance chits. Nobody can have thought of that and not done it. But this one obviously has got Bolano Torres in. We will get a new officer in 4 days and 5 hours. Then we will get another new officer 5 days after that. You need to finish in the top 25, finish in the top 25 in one of the first 3 events. So in the first 15 days, you need to finish top 25 of one of these. You will then qualify for the finals run, which will run for the final 5 days of the arc, which again will be for spending event store currency. So the technique to this is spend just enough to finish. Ideally, you want to be finishing 25th, because that means you've spent the minimum you could have possibly spent to actually qualify. You want to be finishing 25th in one of the SLBs for the first 3 5-day blocks, so that you qualify to then blow your load in the final on the last 5 days of the arc. And that's good, because that obviously means that you're not spending everything early doors to see if any event store additions have been added. So I think that's nice. Finally, we're going to get a new territory season pass, and we're going to get a new wave defense pass later in the arc. And finally, the ticket events. The tickets will be running through normal process for them. And as I like to do, obviously the mining ones, obviously you get 1 per day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll give you a little code there that's starting off with gas, then ore, then crystal. So it's going to be Friday gas, Saturday ore, and then Sunday crystal, just so that you've got an idea of, if you do like to pre-mine, ready for your ticket event, if that's the one that you like to do, then by all means do that. And remember, we will be having rare tickets on a Monday. And again, I'll go through the strategy for anybody that's new to these videos. You need to complete all 9 ticketed events in one weekend to be able to get a rare ticket. So if you're starting the month absolutely fresh with 0 tickets, 0 uncommon tickets, save all of your tickets that you're going to get through the free redeem bundle for weekend 3, complete all 9 events during weekend 3, get your rare ticket, and then you will be able to, on the 29th, compete in a rare ticketed event. Don't just do 3 each weekend, because then you will never get a rare ticket. Save them, bank them, and when you've got time to do all till 9 in a weekend, that's when you should be doing and going mad on your ticketed events to get your rare ticket if you're going from a completely free-to-play perspective. That's the ARC. They're the events. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment down below if you like to ask me any questions. Like I said, again, let me know your ops level and let me know your server down below just so I can get an idea as to where we're going with it. Check out itslube.com. You can get access to all of our content on there, along with our new podcast. Obviously, you can find out when our Twitch streams are. You can access our Discord. All links to that are down below in the description. But itslube.com is a fantastic place for you to check everything out. We are updating our Wave Defense merch. The Wave Defense merch, so you can see the patterns, including the brand new mirror waves, are updated on our merch. So go grab yourself a mouse pad, grab yourself a mug, all those beautiful things so that you can keep completely up to date with what is going on with your Wave defenses. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure. We will see you shortly on Twitch. But thank you so much. And remember that everything is better with lube. Take care and have a wonderful day.